Merhaba arkadaşlar. Kaldığımız yerden devam ediyoruz. En son bayağı bir ortalık karışmıştı. Ana görevden gittik. Tapınaklar, artifekler bulduk. Koleksiyonculardan filan filan. Avcılar geldi, bastı bizim mekanı. Locayı bastılar. Son Dry'da Sem'i maalesef kaybettik. En son işte bize de şey dedi. Outpost'ta da gemilere de artifekleri kur dedi. Artifek orada güvenli olsun dedi. Gittik. Outpost'ta kurduk. Şey kuramadım burada. Outpost'un dışına kurdum. Akaz çok önemli değil. Ama şeye dönerken, Atlantis'e dönerken bir Akes'te uğrayayım dedim. Sanki bir sinyal geldi, bir görev çıktı. Yok, tapınak göbeği çıktı. Tapınak bulduk herhalde. Kansa. Şimdi oraya gideceğim. Ondan sonra tekrar New Atlantis'e dönüp Loca'da yolcuya gideceğim. O ana görevi devam edeceğiz yani. Hadi bakalım. Kaldığımız yerden devam edelim. Oraya. Burada bak tarayıcı anomesi bulduk. Gezegende. Gidelim bakalım. Bu arada yeni modlu yüklemeye çalıştım. Patladı. Ya azım dur çıkıyorum ben ya. Ne yapıyorsun ya? Patladı, biraz onlarla uğraştım. Söyledim, kalp kurmaya çalıştım işte beyler.
Take everything you need.
Bu arada Sara var yanımızda. Andre'ye paylaşmayan şeyde. Yani zorunlu olarak yanımızda. Şunlar çalışıyor mu? İlk önce onu kontrol edelim. Tamam, çalışıyor. Bir yandan da güzel gözüküyor ya. Şimdi parayıcıda şey bulacağız. Göğüs bir tane. He. 126 metre diyor. Buraya gidelim ya. Bir şey olmaz. Hem para gideriz. Ha, burasıymış bak. Tapınak içi. Sandık alacağız. Hastalık galiba o buza girince. Okey. Gelin bakalım. Nerede diğeri? Burada. Aa, kayboldu.
Exploring ruins, uncovering the mysteries of the universe. This is exactly what Constellation is all about.
Ne gelecek? O Starborn gelir şimdi birazdan. O da burada bir yerdedir. Al. Sen bize ne güç verdi? Yapma, dur. Ver. Pense yıldız eşyaları. Hangi bir insanın uzaylı beyaz Starborn'un yaşam gücüne esinlenerek kendi yarıştırışına dokunup parçacıklarını bağlayın. Bu nasıl şeyler?
We'll get through this together.
Garip bir özellik. Pişirmeyeyim onlara. Buradan gittiler mi?
Scan any promising links.
Tamam ben böyle girmeyeyim. Oh. Gemiyi de değiştirsin var ya. No an güzel gemi de çok şey kalıyor. Kargo kapasitesi az kalıyor. Ve içi de çok biraz küçük. Hayır benim alttan çıkamadım. Bir yana göre daha devam edelim. Hadi gidelim. Ötüntü loca. Aa level atmıştım video böyle verelim. Ne ola? He bu Star bana kalan hasara bunlar galiba. Alkol kaçıyor işte ne yapacak ne yapacak. Sen şunu. Hadi kışın alalım ya şu açmanı. Lodge nerede? Gitti. Deme.
With the consignment shop
İnşallah
closed,
bug,
I guess I have to go to EIT.
inşallah bug değildir.
If you were a victim of the recent attack, please remain calm.
Son saldırı aynen bana nasıl diyorlar. Bir tane Lodge kalktı diye kalktı olsun birisi.
Morale in the lodge has been measurably reduced.
Neymiş varmış eşyaları bakalım eşyalarına. Benim verdiğim eşyalar. Okey. Benim verdiğim eşyalar. Aynen. Anladım. Aslında bu sana atar böyle.
Mateo, I need to be checking everyone's vitals. Now really isn't the time.
I know. Look, we all feel like we've been kicked into the ground a million times over, but I think I have something. I'm serious. If I may, I know our encounter with the hunter is the last thing anyone wants to talk about right now, but he said something that I can't get out of my mind. Unity. Do you
Evet,
remember that?
hatırlıyorum kardeşim.
Because he was stopping us, implying that we were getting closer to it. The thing is, I've heard that word before. It's an important concept in Keeper Aquilas's speeches.
The priest? Is the Sanctum Universum going to bless our little crusade of discovery?
It can't be a coincidence. The Sanctum has always believed that answers are out there in the stars. Look, I know it's the longest of shots and the biggest leap of faith I could ever ask us all to take, but why not talk to him? It's right here in the city, just a block or so from the lodge.
There's no harm in gathering more information. A visit to the Sanctum might actually be quite enlightening.
Thank you. I know it's not much to go on, but something about this feels right. I'll meet you over there.
If you need time away from here, I'll understand. We all have to recover in our own way. I feel like I'm a better person because of your if it keeps us
Constellation has suffered losses before, although none quite so violent. The exploration of an unknown planet can be it is even possible to set up multiple the blueprints you need. I will go wherever.
Bak buna hiçbir yere atamamış. Kaskı var gemide. Şimdi. Monata. Morgan. Evet. Monata. Andrea. Monata. Başka. Kaskı var. Tekin atasarı atadık. Hem gitti zaten. Arka koda kalsın. Ama atamamış kimse yok. Güzel. Burada bir Sam olurdu Sam. Artık Sam de yok ama. Bir tane anda adam alırız buraya. Bakalım gidelim. Heh, şimdi geldi tamam. Bir tane görev sebebi diye o yaptı. Bu ne lan? Ben nereye gidiyor şey var? Percival'le konuş. Percival kim lan? Öyle. Tamam onunla konuşuruz. Şu ana göre yapalım bir. İlk bu atölyesi konuşulan bir görev sayısını bir başlatalım.
Oh, your timing is most fortuitous. I'm on the verge. You have no idea how. Of course, now that I understand more about what's going on, the tertiary trunks have also liquefied their interiors. They're listening. It means it is. I believe this tree is sending vibration. As of yet, there's been no response. My thoughts precisely. Now, as of yet, there has been no response. While it can't be ruled out that the intended recipient of these messages, over 100 years ago, the United Colonies and the Freestar Collective emerged. As a gesture of peace and goodwill, a near literal olive.
Abi ne çok konuştun be abi.
Of course, you can't just uproot a nick. Clearly, no exobotanists were consulted ahead of time. Clever, but the tree died, yes, but branches were kept. If I had that branch, I could get DNA sample. We could then broadcast that response and hope. The museum in Aquila City is under the supervision of one. I don't know anything about her, but hopefully she'll be. All right, off you go.
Abi senin iş yaparız bir ara.
Nothing says December quite like holiday charms. Become January 1st.
Keeper Aquilus, can we have a moment?
Oh, Mateo. It's been too long. How are your parents? Your mother still struggling with that azalea garden?
No, she figured that out a while ago. Had to adjust the pH levels in the soil. But, Keeper, I didn't come to catch up.
Oh. Well, what's on both your minds? Oh. Yeah. How humanity comes together. How we are to love each other even as our universe
sana
becomes
atıyorum be.
even more complex.
That's not exactly what we mean. Keeper, when you talk about unity, well, does it mean anything else? Something secret?
Perhaps you should talk about this inside.
Hadi bakalım.
Now that we have a little privacy, why don't you tell me exactly what it is that brought you two here?
They're like nothing we've ever seen, Keeper. Gravitational distortion, sub-audio harmonic sequencing, unidentifiable energy fluctuations.
I caught half of that. So, these things are unusual? Even in your experience? There have always been mysteries that seem to defy our understanding of the universe. Beyond rational thought. We enter life as an act of someone else's faith in us. There's no way of knowing who we will become, and yet the risk is made anyway. So you've pushed into the unknown, not knowing where it would take you. And it's brought you here. I think I can. If you're willing to find your way in the dark for a bit longer, I can give you a path to discovering
Abi
its
bizi
meaning.
dile çekmeye çalışıyor ama.
There's an old story, far older than the Sanctum Universum, of someone who walked the settled systems and saw every corner of it. This pilgrim claimed he found the true meaning of unity. I always thought of it as just a parable for trying to bring humanity together, but maybe it's more. I'm not sure if he was, but if what you're looking for is connected, then anything might be possible. In my story, the pilgrim met the founders of the House of Enlightenment and the enigmatic cult of the Varun, and he gave them each a part of the truth. Then he goes to his final resting place to live out the rest of his days in contemplation of infinitum addendum, his addition or contribution to the infinite. But what if the story isn't a metaphor, but a code? A way of finding the pilgrim again, or at least his grave. I agree. I think you need to talk to them about this UNİTY pilgrim. And clearly, not just in a theological sense, as I have. The enlightened work out of the well here in New Atlantis, helping the poorest citizens find a better life for themselves. The rune worshippers are more enigmatic, but there is a lone zealot that was captured recently for attacking UC ships. I visited her a couple of times. Hopefully she'll be willing to talk to you as well.
I'll stay here with the Keeper. We need to catch up. And I wouldn't mind asking him a few more
Tamam
questions.
dostum. Al sen. Gidelim. Şimdi Varun annesiyle tanışacağız. Bir de kuyuya gideceğiz. Bir de kuyuya gidelim bakalım da.
Can we run through it one more time?
Burası neydi ya?
All of our services? Enhance is here for you, no
Oh, okay.
matter your needs. Of course,
Ne oldu? Tip değiştirme. 100. Aç. Değiştirmek ya. Yeni taşlar da eklemiştim modda da. Temiz saçı. Yeni saçlar efsane ama bakayım. Saç güzel olacak. 8 hakkımızda kalsın beyler. İnanılmazsız ama bakayım. Şimdi değiştirmek istiyorum da hangisi yapsam direkt karar veremedim ya. Bu da iyi duruyor. Bu da iyi duruyor. Ne yapalım ya? Hah, bunu yapalım.
If you'd ever like to make a
Ben
change.
çok fazla karakter görmüyorum zaten. Sıkıntı yok.
Cool spacesuit.
Kuyuda demedim lan bu. Kuyu neredeydi oğlum ya? Heh. Kuyuda gideceğiz zaten. Böyle. Oh.
Something for you when you have a moment. The two of us make quite the pair, eh? I should start.
Something to report?
You think my folks would be okay with me joining the Sanctum Universum?
Welcome to the House of Enlightenment.
Yeah, you're
If it's about the financial or food assistance programs, we are backlogged. Don't worry, we're doing everything
Aga
we
sırtını
can.
dönme bana hadi be abi.
Oh, you're not. Sorry. Can I help you?
We don't mean to be intrusive. Any information you could provide would be very useful.
Listen, I've talked about this with him a ton of times, and there's no record of a Unity pilgrim. But since you both insist, our early records are mostly administrative. Humanitarian projects, group counseling notes, charity expenditures. But there is a series of exchanges the founding members recorded in a lot of detail. It's the closest thing I have to what Aquilus is describing. Yeah, I mean, he's always going on about trying to bring people of all beliefs together. Really wants there to be some shared story or origin. Look, I like the Keeper, but belief is the problem, okay? We don't need a shared narrative or theology. We need... A man walks into the first House of Enlightenment. The founding members just call him the Drifter. So they think he's a charity case at first, but no, the Drifter asks them a bunch of questions. If your philosophy is built on an individual's own morality, what about the second person? That second person might disagree. Isn't the problem of two what you're really looking for? And the founders respond, each individual must understand how the second person lifts them up. All of human effort is a story of cooperation pushing us forward. And it kind of goes on like that. He comes back every week for a year. Same conversation every time. Second person this, the problem of two that. It's part of our core principles. There's no God pushing us to do good for some eternal reward. We have to help each other because we choose to. If no one takes responsibility for making the settled systems better, then we're just leaving it to the tyrants to bully the rest of us.
Evet.
Honestly, I think the founding members made it all up. There was a little more hesitation being openly atheist in the early days. I think they were experimenting with writing their own scripture. Fortunately, that got abandoned pretty quick. After the records of the Drifter end, you never see anything like it again. Besides what the Keeper would say about it, sounds like a gathering point, or a center. Or in mathematics, it would mean one, like the one, the first or the beginning. Always happy to help. If you'll excuse me, I've got a lot of aid efforts to coordinate.
Oy oy. Bunun projesine konuşalım.
If you're looking for a tracker, you've come to the right place. If not, well...
Ya iyice karıştı ya bana göre de. Ya takip ediyorsun yani birlikler, yok Starbonlar, yok tapınaklar, yok artifekler. Yani nasıl sonunu çok merak ediyorum, nasıl olacak diye çok merak ediyorum yani sonunu.
Look, I wanted to take this opportunity to thank you. The fact that you risked your life to save me, I don't know what to say.
Ya kardeşim biz bunun için varız burada. Teşekkür ederim.
Well, yes, of course. But that's beside the point. My only wish is that my rescue hadn't come at the expense of Sam's life. He was one of my closest colleagues. And a cherished friend. Oh, poor Cora. I'm sure the poor thing is devastated. She's lost a wonderful father. I really wish I could believe that. Our charter at Constellation has always been to analyze the unknown, but rarely at the expense of our members' lives. Yet all the while, I've been cavalier about taking risks and pushing the boundaries, not appreciating the true cost of my actions. Had I not pushed so hard to pursue the Starborn, perhaps none of this would have happened at all and Sam would still be alive. No, she wouldn't. But was it worth the cost? Damn it! Why is this happening to us? We're explorers. Our curiosity pushes us to seek answers to life's mysteries. It's one of the core traits of humankind. Yet in return, this is what the universe throws at us. Beings from God knows where who are trying to murder us. Why? What have we done wrong? No. I refuse to allow Sam's death to be attributed to bad luck. It isn't fair. The question is, where do we go from here? Do we stop exploring? Stop pushing the boundaries? Take a more aggressive posture towards the universe? I don't know where to begin. I suppose you're right. I just hope we don't make the same fatal mistake twice. Well, I suppose that's all I had on my mind for now. Oh, it was a relief to get all of that out in the open. I'm sorry I got so angry. But I assure you, it's nothing personal. You're the only one I feel comfortable talking with about these things. Good. Because I expect this won't be the last time I intend to cry on your shoulder or scream in your face. Well, we have a long road ahead of us. I suppose it's high time we get back to work.
Hey.
I know your type. A freewheeling space ace. Must be nice.
A visitor? I have all the company I need. He knows not the truth. He sends another to ask more incessant questions.
Perhaps you should hear us out before you decide to cast judgment.
The Great Serpent waits in the shadows. He will entwine the universe, and all but the faithful will be made as dust. That is the truth. No more, no less.
Yes, I do as well. We both like to keep an open mind.
The knowledge of the Great Serpent sweeps away all concern. There is only his inevitable return, and those he will spare. Nothing else. You wish to speak of the Keeper's pilgrim, do you not? I will tell you of him, and then you will leave. Jinan Varun meets the unbeliever. He gives false prophecy to Jinan. But such is Jinan's conviction in the Great Serpent, he does not hesitate. He cuts the unbeliever down. But the unbeliever returns. Jinan realizes the Great Serpent is testing him, and he will not be found wanting. 4 times they fight. Over 120 rotations of the planet they are on. Remember these 4 battles, Jinan, the unbeliever says. Remember these 120 rotations. But Jinan knows this is blasphemy, and delivers the killing blow. That is all. I have heard of no such thing. If it exists, it is a shadow that the Great Serpent casts to deceive the faithless. Strength and conviction show your worthiness to the Great Serpent.
Bir bok anlamadım var ya. Söyleyeyim ya. Bir bok anlamadım ya. Buradan nereye varacağız? Buradan nereye varacağız hiç bilmiyorum yani. Ne diyor abi? Keeper akıl istiyor. Bakalım. Aa dur seviye verecektik yani seviye de verdi. Bu açamadım bir türlü ya. Gemi modunu yükleyin diyor da gemi modunu nasıl yükleyeceğim? Ay ay. Gemiye salsak mı acaba artık ya? Gemi şeylerini salacağım artık yavaştan. Gemi yeter bize.
Well, you're back. What did you learn? Was there something hidden in their stories, like we thought? Planets are often named by number. That second might mean the second planet in the system. What else did you learn? If there really is a location the Pilgrim wanted us to find, those do sound awfully like coordinates. Was there anything else? Yes. What he added to infinity. Maybe that points to a name. If we're looking for his resting place, we'd need to know the name of the star system, wouldn't we? Let's see. We have something that could be coordinates. Something that could point to a planet in the system. But what's the name of the system? Infinitum addendum. What if we break down the parts? No systems named finite or add. That just leaves in and dumb. Well, that's certainly how I feel. Yes, that's it. The second planet in Indum, at 4 and 120. That's where you'll find the Pilgrim's resting place. And from there, maybe you'll find the true meaning of unity. Before you go, you've now spoken to many different perspectives in our universe. In a way, you'll be carrying their philosophies with you on this journey. I know you're looking for a specific unity, but if you had to guess what it was, what interpretation would you give it? Ah, but what makes something like that holy? Gravity is also a force. And so you think this word unity describes a symbol?
With all due respect, gravity is no miracle. There are solid scientific...
Well...
Sana dinlemici vermedi. Sana biraz daha şey yapmadan gibi. Sen biz daha AK Parti'nin FETÖ'cü olduk. Deneyimimizde Cloud Windows 2. Hadi bakalım. Ben bir gemiyi değiştirmek istiyorum ya Nova'nın. An küçük. Navigasyon içine. Hadi bakalım. Ben kontrol edelim.
So, where do you next?
Sure, I've got a minute.
Bir saniye kanka konuşacağım sizle. Zaten şey. Cockpit.
Hello. I have been curious. I know that your role in Constellation was thrust upon you in an unusual way. But that experience does not demand that you stay. You could have delivered the artifact and then left. Why do you stay? They are dedicated in their cause. This is rare and admirable, I think. My past is complicated. And anyone in Constellation will tell you I do not speak much of it. But my family always stressed the importance of having a purpose in life. That has guided me throughout my years. Yes. I am often surprised at how reluctant some are. When I first came to New Atlantis, I was shocked at how they do their jobs, eat their food, sleep in their bed. Their experience is so different from much of the settled systems. Yes, they were. Purpose cuts through adversity. I have. My family is unique. My parents, and their parents before that. You can imagine, I am sure. It has certainly proven. For now, though, it would seem you and I believe that. I am pleased that we have.
Oy tamam da gel seni yanımıza alalım. Reis.
Yes? I am at your side.
Good luck, Andreja. If the concept of luck is something that you believe in, of course.
Luck will not be necessary, but thank you just the same.
Ben sana silah da veririm.
What did you need? Need to see what I'm carrying?
Android'de silahlar banyo maşallah var gene. Gladius'u sınırda satacağız tam bunları. Abi şu verelim. Bunu al. Bunu al. Bunu al. Sen bundan al.
Oh, yes, I do.
Ne bize para veriyor. Gel çalıyor.
Oh, my day just got a whole lot brighter.
Ben de
What's new? Yeah, I do.
İçine malzemeyi koyalım da. Taşıma matımız yeter. Yağlar. Biraz koy. Bunu koy. Atarız. Atarız. Alsın. Alsın. Bunları aktarsak bunlardan alamazlar bir de bunlara ya, boşver. Montantlara koyayım abi. Montantlara uzun girmedi, boş yer kapamasınlar. Ay yani. Ha şey koyduk. Hem ki onun rekabetine girmeyiz be. İşte aslında böyle güzel durdanağınız var ya. Böyle daha iyi oldu beyler, değil mi be? Vallahi daha iyi oldu böyle.
insertion completed.
Bu göbeği de yapalım. Bundan sonra yan göbeğe gideceğim ya bu oyunu. Aa. Gemi güçlü abi. Ama da tercih mesela balık. Bir daha buraya deniz. Da ilk buraya mı insek ya? Aşağı gidelim ki önce hadi bakalım. Şu gemi tarayalım. Hadi ineriz. Sonra yapalım. Sonradan şey bitiririz. Bölüm bitiririz.
All clear. Time to land this ship.
If you need to harvest any organic materials, now would be the time.
Hello.
Hello. If there's anything...
Ha işte bunu kullan da abi. Kullanıyor. Aa. Ha, burada o çocuklar var. Abi o çocuklar yerde abi.
Anything useful?
doktorlar bir şey gitmek lazım bir ara.
Someone made a concerted effort to survive here. And yet it would seem it did not work out. Bu soru bilek nedir?
Hem üstte gideceğim abi. Vallahi. Onu bilmiyorum. Asla olmayabilirim. Ancak bilmekten giderek daha fazla keyif alıyorum. Bilmiyorum. Belki de adı hakkını gizler, aklını ise gerçeği gizler. Tamamdır.
And your scan shows...
Gidelim.
Open fire!
Vasco nerede benim ya? Vasco niye çıkmıyor geminin dışına geçse? Geminin dışına çıkardı Vasco. Allah Allah. Tamam beyler, burada bölümü bitirelim. Kadrodan devam edeceğiz. Görüşmek üzere.